Another one of our permanent team captains is voted on by the players is Will Scissum. We'll go ahead and open it right up for questions. Go ahead, Bob.
What was the journey like for you first, and how did you arrive here, and then sticking it out? A lot of times you don't see walk-ons that make it through the whole 4 or 5 years. What has it been like for you?
Oh, yes, sir. Great question. Coming in, I was a undersized walk-on offensive lineman. I was about 260 pounds, soaking wet. Coming in, I had 4 knee surgeries. So in high school, like in a 1.5-year span. So that was just very unusual to even get the chance to play college football, especially at this level. Didn't really attend camps or anything like that. So it was just when Georgia Tech, talked to me, said there was a position for me on the team, I was more than grateful, especially like underneath a guy like Coach Key, who I knew had a long history of excellence at wherever he went to. So I was just super excited, and I was super blessed and lucky to even get the opportunity. And then going out throughout the years, it was tough. It was a lot of changes. Physically, I had to gain weight. I had to get bigger and stronger, really develop myself, really learn a lot of the offensive line terminology. And so, when you come here, you develop, and they're going to make sure you have the best resources and access to those abilities to develop. So it's been a long journey, to say the least. It's been a very long journey, but a lot of grit, a lot of toughness, a lot people you can really lean on, that have your back no matter what. Your teammates, your coaches, the staff, the faculty, they just have your back. So I was able to make it through them. So.
Some of the guys have said you're sort of like a coach, like an assistant coach. I'm sure that's something you take pride in. How do you think you developed to get to that stature, to almost be an assistant coach for this team?
Just a lot of studying. The first thing I kind of did was develop relationships with my teammates. The guys, they're easy to love, I'll tell you that. And so just going out to them, no matter who they are, just trying to develop a relationship with them. Because once you can develop a relationship, you can really talk to someone and tell them what they need to hear. They can tell you what they need to hear, hold each other accountable. And so just having those teammates you can really speak to allowed me to do that. And then just studying, trying to learn up on everything I need to learn up on, just the terminology. And I'm still learning, so I'm still not quite there yet. But I think that's why they call me coach.
Yeah. You want to be a coach one day, you think?
It's an option for sure. I'm a civil engineering, getting my master's in that, so I'm kind of those options right there. But yeah, definitely something I'm thinking about. Yes, sir.
Rick.
You're a guy who's from the state, so I'm
Mm-hmm.
sure you know a lot about the rivalry growing up, and now you've been here for a couple of years.
Yes, sir.
What would it mean to you and the program to win this game? Because it's been 6 in a row where Georgia Tech hasn't won. This is kind of, for a lot of the seniors, their last shot. So just kind of sum up the rivalry in your mind, and how important is it for this program to win this game?
It's an in-state battle. It's us versus them. It's the biggest game of the year. It would just mean the world to me, just to beat that team. Because it's deep. It's a long history between us and them. And we have a really talented roster. We have some great players who are very disciplined, committed, tough. And so it would just mean the world to me. And just to see the joy on my teammates' faces as we beat them. So it means a lot to me. Yes, sir.
Right.
I wonder if you could talk a little bit about what you see as the value of a walk-on, because there's the pending 105 scholarships and might do away with the chance for some kids to not be able to walk on anymore. What do you see as the value of walk-on?
I see the walk-on life is a difficult life at times. There's a lot you go through, trying to figure out things. A lot of times walk-ons need to develop a lot more than other players. But I think the value of the walk-on is invaluable. I think walk-ons serve such a great purpose. They do a lot of the gritty, tough work, and oftentimes it goes unnoticed. And I'm so grateful that we have a coaching staff like this one who understands the value of walk-ons, because they do such an incredible job. So I think the walk-ons are an integral part of the team. And as Coach Key said, walk-ons mean the world to him too. So yeah, the job of walk-on, immeasurable, I assume.
You talked about your teammates and kind of, trying to be there for all of them. What does it mean for you to be voted team captain by your teammates? Just how special does that make you feel?
Oh, man, you're going to get me crying. No, I'm so special. It's so special. This is just an incredible experience. I never expected my last year to go like this, and just to have the respect and admiration by my teammates, the same respect and admiration I have for them as well. It just means the world to me. And I'm so grateful to be acknowledged in this way, and I hope to do everything in my power to live up to those expectations of me.
Anything else?
Yeah,
John?
Yep. Just being around this program, around Coach Key, being in the building, how have you seen this program evolve and improve and change over the last few years?
Yeah, Coach Key has done a fantastic job over the last couple of years. He was my offensive line coach, so I've known him all this time. So I've had a close relationship with him for a long time. It's just a lot of changes Coach Key has made. He really focuses on our 4 values: commitment, execution, discipline, toughness. And so those are the pillars we stand on. And so that's what Coach Key has really focused on these last couple years. And I've seen a lot of that improve over these last couple years. And we just had such a team that bought in. That's the first thing we had. And the coaches were bought in as well. And we met each other halfway. And so it's us. It's about us. And Coach Key has done a great job with making sure we cancel the outside noise and keep it all in-house, keep it internal, because it's about us at the end of the day. So Coach Key has done a great job in that.
Andy?
I'm just trying to bilk your time at the podium here. I know I asked you this yesterday when I saw you, but you participated in senior day ceremonies and you were out there on the field before the NC State game, full pads, uniform, helmet. What did it feel like to put on the gear one more time, even if it was just ceremonial?
Yeah, I got excited. It was a great time. I was joking in the locker room with my teammates. I just had to put them on one more time. So it was fantastic just to put it on. You never know when the last time you're going to put on pads is going to be sometimes. And so I'm grateful I got to put them on one more time and be there with my teammates. And whatever it is, I just want to do as much as I can with them still. So it was a fantastic experience, great crowd, a lot of friends and family that I saw. And then I think my parents were more excited than even me. So it was great. And I'm so grateful for that opportunity.
You still had your coaching pants on underneath your
Yeah, I had my coaching pants right underneath it. So I had the quickest change you ever seen. As soon as the coin toss was done, I ran off the field changing into my clothes. So yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Will.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me. Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you.